Been a whirlwind of a week for our Wildcat basketball team. Sports Director Jason Barr joins us live from the studio with ESPN Radio Tucson host Zach Clark to help us make sense of it all, if that's possible.
Yeah, we're trying, Guy. Thank you. Zach Clark. Boy, last night, great day for the Wildcats. Miller comes out, rebuts the big rebuttal of the ESPN statement. Arizona wins, but then today, Brandon Williams, the top recruit, the only recruit they had for next year, decommits. How much of a bummer is that, do you think?
Well, I think, Jason, that's Arizona's current problem in a microcosm, kind of all rolled into one. That certainly you're thrilled that Sean Miller is back in coaching. You get Alonzo Trier back as well. But it shows you that the real problem may not quite be over yet, and that there could be certainly more to come. Maybe not more information, but that the after effects of this, almost like an aftershock and an earthquake, will be felt. Arizona's lost two top recruits in a week. They have nobody signed right now, and is that going to be the way it goes going forward, Jason? We don't know.
All right, but why can't we just enjoy the now? As Sean Miller said, he's focusing on the now. Look at this year, and you know what? Hey, there could be a couple of big-time recruits late in the process, who say, you know what? I haven't decided where I'm going. I know I'm going to play at Arizona. Can't Sean Miller land a couple of big-time recruits late in the process?
I think there could be some movement later on in the process with graduate transfers. You've seen a school like Oregon do very well in that situation. Jason, my problem is that you lose a guy like Brandon Williams and Sharif O'Neal. I'm not sure you're going to be able to find enough to backfill. I mean, maybe you land one of those guys that you're talking about, but to land two of them plus, it's just really difficult. Plus, look what you're losing. Parker, Dusan, Trier, Alkins, Ayton. I mean, that's just an incredible loss.
All right, and finally, how about the team on the court last night playing Cal tomorrow for the Pac-12 regular season title? Do you feel like this team is clicking on all cylinders the way that they should be at this point?
Well, you know, I was hoping, Jason, that yesterday we would see this edge that we hadn't seen so far from Arizona to have them be more reachable by their coach, maybe through this moment. And in the first 5-6 minutes, Jason, I did feel like that. But by the time we got to halftime and to the end of the game, it was the same Arizona team that I'd seen all year, which isn't the end of the world, but I didn't see this big rush like I had expected.
Yeah, sometimes playing to the level of their opponent. All right, you got to get back on the Zach Clark Show on ESPN Radio Tucson. Thank you for a couple of minutes here. Everybody talking U of A basketball.